Hello ladies and gentlemen, Ford here from Ford's Tool Reviews. We're going to do a very quick 15-minute recap over 2018, simply because I don't have any really good graphics, I don't have any really good apps that I can use, and I really don't want to make this video too long, as there are people who are still doing New Year's Eve festivities. I'm actually down here taking a break from my festivities so that I can come down here to the shop, make a video for you guys, and then I'm going to go right back to doing my festivities. This is my year-end video. What I liked, what I didn't like. It's going to be a short timeline in the beginning, what my likes were, what my dislikes were. It's going to be under 15 minutes. I'm already 48 seconds in. Let's go ahead and get started with the video. So, highlights of the year, going through my timeline. February, I started my YouTube channel. I started it on Valentine's Day, I believe. Lord knows why I decided to do that, because I hate Valentine's Day. But anyway, my 1-year anniversary of YouTube is coming up next month. It's been a wild 1 year, but it's also been a hectic 1 year. The very first tool that I picked up to review was the Pittsburgh Pass-Through Ratcheting Wrench Set from Harbor Freight. I still have the wrench, but after 1 year of use and abuse, it has broken. It finally broke. It broke on me, the extension broke on me. This time, the wrench is broken and needs to be replaced. I, however, am not wanting to buy another Pittsburgh Pass-Through simply due to the fact that they are cheap. Very cheap. I'm not buying another one. I'm going to go with Stanley or someone else. They're probably not going to be much better, but I'm not buying another Pittsburgh because I've not been very happy with the quality. The next tool that I reviewed was the Stubby Ratcheting Wrench Set from Pittsburgh, and I surprisingly still have all 7 of those wrenches, and they have been used, but they haven't been used and abused, so pretty happy with them. Wish that I had bought the regular size first, which goes to my next tool that I bought, my 2 sets of ratcheting box wrenches. These things are amazing for $15. I got both of mine with a coupon. You guys can get yours with a coupon. $15 is a bargain steal for these tools. Moving on up the list, my next tool that I got this year, my Pittsburgh Ratcheting Screwdriver Set. My very first one of these guys was an absolute piece of crap. It was crap. It broke on the second use. My new one is still running fine, and the second one I bought as a backup is still running just fine. So I'm very happy with those. My next tool from Harbor Freight, my 3/8 drive ratcheting wrench. This thing has saved my butt in so many applications. My first full ratchet set. I've taken it to my local pull-apart. If you don't know what pull-apart is, it's a car part puller for parts for our cars. I've taken the ratcheting screwdriver. These are 2 must-haves if you are going to go into pull-apart. The ratcheting screwdriver is for the interior and some exterior. And the ratchets are used for pulling bolts, hoods, gas caps, whatever you could possibly need for your car, truck, or SUV, Ford, Chevy, Dodge, whatever it is. They're great tools to have. The same thing can be said for my impact driver. I don't even know how I got through my local pull apart junk scrapyard without this tool. I don't know how I did it, because I've been extremely impressed with that tool. So much so, I'm wanting to buy a 1/2-inch drive socket for it so I can unscrew larger bolts and nuts. My Stanley, kind of like Knipex pliers, they have been really good for holding bolts steady while I'm trying to bolt them down. Both in the garage, in the shop, in the rebuild of my tool bench, which, by the way, is being redone yet again. I will not spoil it. That is going to be a video for the beginning of January. We're still in 2018, people. 2019 is the beginning of that series of videos. When I say series, I mean probably 1 or 2 videos. I'm not making multiple videos anymore. That's changing during 2019. A lot of things are coming to the channel that are changing. That's one of them. And what else? My last tool that I bought. I believe the pliers were the last tool I bought. Until tomorrow. I'll be getting new tools tomorrow from Harbor Freight and probably Lowe's. I was thinking about going to a local auto parts store, but I've found that working on my vehicles with my wrenches I got from Harbor Freight are just as good as any other I can find, so I'm not even going to bother with it. Anyway, guys, so what are my top 5 tools this year? Well, number 1 is going to be my Ryobi impact driver and impact bit set. These are great for removing nuts, screws, bolts, flatheads, Phillips. Torques are where they shine. Torque impact bits are amazing. Square drive and hex. And unfastening, nuts and bolts from cars and from woodworking hardware is extremely easy. Oh, and then my auto ratchet, which I got from school. So, I forgot about that. Which makes it to number 2, the tools that I'm happy with this year. My auto ratchet. You wouldn't think carpenters would use a ratcheting wrench because they have regular wrenches to put things together. If they're not mechanics and they have a ratcheting wrench, you can most likely bet that they're carpenters and bolters. And I can say that with pure confidence. These are amazing tools to have. Next up on our list, number 3 of my top 5 tools, my ratcheting screwdrivers from Harbor Freight. These things have taken one heck of a beating. I've used them on everything. Every screw I've had to take out. I don't even reach for my essentials anymore. I go for the ratchet. It saves you not more time than the impact, but it saves you a significant amount of time over the regular Phillips, flats, torques, squares, and others. It's going to save you time. It also might save you some money. So, that all being said, my number 1 tool of 2018 that I am absolutely glad that I bought my new toolbox. That's not a tool, Ford. Yeah, it's not a tool, but it's held a heck of a lot more than my other toolbox. I have a mechanic's box and a carpenter's box. The old essentials box is what I know as my mechanic box. There is another tool that I'm thinking about buying from Harbor Freight tomorrow. And that is the metric spline drive ratcheting 7-piece wrench set. My family has metric. I'm pretty much giving in and saying, okay, you guys are going to use metric. I'm going to start using metric because you won't stop bothering me about it. You're upset when I don't have my the metric stuff and you have to go get yours. I'll go get some just to make it easier and just so you'll leave me alone. Because for some reason, everything we have car-wise is metric. I don't know why this is, but it's metric. Why not some SAEs out here for us SAE guys? Standard and automotive, you know, whatever. It doesn't help because most of the stuff nowadays is metric. So, again, that's a bit of a problem. Anyway, my 2018 year in review is pretty much over, like I said before, in January. I started my channel in January or February. It was going good up until probably, I want to say probably September the 5th was the day that I started my schooling. So it started going downhill every other day or every once a week. I was making videos for YouTube up until the 5th of September. I signed a contract saying you can't make videos anymore. I obliged the contract. My contract expired on the 13th of December. Graduated, and have been trying to make as many YouTube videos ever since before the new year came in. And then I had a bunch of crap hit the fan, pretty much. That's just the way it is, and that's just the way it goes. So my message to all of you YouTubers, 5 things I want to talk to you guys about in the year 2018, and I don't want to make this video too much longer, because I know that some of you guys want to go watch the ball drop. You want to go get your drinks. I understand it. I don't blame you. But I'm going to make 5 suggestions to grow your channel this year, and 5 suggestions for people to basically stop harassing you on YouTube. So to grow your channel, number 1, don't beg, for crying out loud. It took only 2 weeks of me watching people do that to the point where it was absolutely annoying. Don't beg on live streams, guys. Quit it. Quit it. Stop it. Stop it. People will notice you. Trust me, they've noticed me. If I can hit 500, you can hit 500. I've been in a 3-month hiatus from YouTube, and I still retain 500. Number 2 on YouTube, do not tell other YouTubers they're stupid. This is not a good idea. For your sake, your channel's sake, and your dignity's sake, don't do this. If you disagree with someone on something, or you happen to have a different opinion, that's great. Agree to disagree. You know, everyone on YouTube does something else than someone else. I do tour reviews. One of my other guy does vlog, or one of my fellow YouTubers does vlogs. Another one does singing. I get it. They like it. I don't like singing online. So, I'll support their channel, but I'm not going to sing. The next thing for 2019 that I would hope to see on YouTube is number 3. Don't worry about what other people say about your content. I don't care. You know, not a lot of us... Okay, listen. Not a lot of us make millions of dollars on YouTube. Not a lot of us have time to upload videos on YouTube. Some people are college students. Some people are still in school. Sorry if you disagree with what we say. I'm not apologizing, and I'm not going to expect other people to apologize, because you know what? They're probably doing it under the best intentions. It's not going to hurt you if somebody doesn't upload for days or weeks or months. Now, if it goes a little bit from years, then don't go after them and say, hey, are you uploading anymore? But it's pretty safe to assume that they're probably not going to upload very much anymore. Or they're just too busy. People do have jobs. It is 2019 almost. And people, yes, they still do have jobs, surprisingly. They do have school, college, surprisingly. They do have graduations to attend to, surprisingly. They have a lot of stuff to do. It's called being an American. Number 5. Number 5. Stop telling YouTubers how to spend their money. Guys, you're not gonna gain any wins with this statement right here. How about you buy such and such? Or you gotta buy such and such. We don't have to buy anything. Some of us are trying to buy stuff, but we don't have sufficient funding. Not all channels, this is what I remember, not all channels are monetized. Mine is included. I don't have monetization on YouTube. I really don't care that I don't have monetization on YouTube, because most of the time, my focus is not on YouTube. I'm sorry if that disappoints you. Sorry, not sorry. Really. There are other ways to spend your day besides going on YouTube, harassing the crap out of people. And if you're going to do that, fine. It's not going to... Pushing a stone that is cemented in is not going to make the stone move. It's a waste of your energy. I like tools. I'll give you a prime example. I love tools. But there are some tools out there that cost thousands of dollars that I am not willing to stick money into. Unless I'm running a business. Because it's foolish. And number 1 thing that YouTubers need to change this year. Stop doing this. No begging. No telling people who to support. Don't tell people who to support. Oh my gosh. I hate this. I don't... I've got people on my channel that probably support Logan and Jake Paul, probably support, that's cool. I don't really care for the Paul brothers. I'm more along the lines of being on YouTube to watch what I want to watch. That's the beautiful thing about YouTube. That was just a weed eater. That's the beautiful thing about being on YouTube. You have the control to watch what you want to watch. And you have a free right in this country to do so. So can we stop suggesting to everybody to go watch the Paul brothers? Or to go watch this, or to go watch that? Seriously, I think if these people wanted to support the Paul brothers, they probably would have done so. That's just my opinion, but take it for what it's worth. So guys, I think I've done enough on this video, and it's not exactly what I wanted to make a video about, but I think that I should say this for a reason. There are channels, I'll give you one more example of me. I love welding. I want to weld. I want to learn how to weld. I have only welded one time under the direct supervision of a ASE and ANSI certified welder when I was at my school. And I got to weld, and it was fun. I'm not certified, so I can't legally work as a welder. I can weld all I want, but I cannot legally be a certified welder. So I'm not going to go out and buy a $1,000 welder, $10,000 welder, because that's insane. So, yeah. Have a great 2019, everybody. I think this video is long enough. And my message to sum this all up, be kinder to your fellow YouTuber this year. Because like I said before, life happens. And you never know what can happen. One day everything could be fine. The next day somebody could be sick. Somebody could be injured. Somebody could be gone. You know, I mean, gone. So, try to bring out the best in people on YouTube. I'm not saying go up and hug them and pat them on the back every single day, but just start a conversation. Here's how I usually start mine. Hi everyone. Say who I am. How is everybody? You know. And then jump in and spark the conversation. That's all you got to do in 2018. That's all you've got to do. You can do it. I'm sorry, 2019. I'm still a year behind. I was a year ahead last year. I'm a year behind this year. That's all you've got to do this year. Start a conversation. Upload when you can. Start producing content only you like. That's up to you. Well, the viewers won't see my content. And don't go in chats and bash people, for crying out loud. We already had the YouTube purge. Don't make people even more scared to jump off this platform, because as soon as YouTube loses funding, you know, if they are losing funding, I don't think they will, because they're going to be making money off of the advertisers. But still, people got to watch the videos, and if they don't want to watch the videos, or they're too scared to watch the videos, you know, there goes your AdSense revenue. Don't scare people. Like I said before, everybody, have a great 2018. This video was kind of disorganized. I know I'm usually pretty by the book when I make these, but it's New Year's. Nobody's going by the book tonight. So, I originally wasn't going to upload a video on New Year's, but I decided to. I'm going to go and eat a little bit more food. I will see you guys in 2019. Take care. We do have a couple of projects left. For example, we have a weed eater here that we got, and we're trying to decide if we want to restore it. I'm going to try to take it apart and see if I can figure out what it needs and if I can fix it. So that's our first video that's going to come up 2019, is finishing the bench project. Yes, we are finally done after a year and a half or a half of a year working on this thing. I started in June. So yeah, it's been half a year of working on this thing. And I'm still not quite done yet, because I've got to chop a couple more logs for the finishing of the project. Got to put down a couple more slabs of wood. I'm wanting to make a little overhang or another shelf. And then we get to start doing some mechanical videos with garden tools. I've got a weed eater, like I said, down here. There's another one around here somewhere. I don't know if we still have it. I want to start working. Yeah, there it is, right there. I'll start working on these, see if I can get them working again. Take the parts off and see if I can use them. It's going to be pretty interesting. But anyway, guys, have a happy new year. Be safe. Don't drink and drive, please. Please don't drink and drive. That's my only, what I will call a command tonight, is don't drink and drive, please. And be safe. Have a plentiful new year. And as always, keep on fixing. And I'll see you guys in 2019. Take care, everybody. And peace.